See my wife. All right, that's good.
Worshipful world. We're all okay. At this time, we're going to have the time of memorial.
So as you guys
To ring the gong for the fallen 12 times.
it's not an easy road, but it can be if you have great support. And I want to say thank you. So now I want to bring up my assistant district deputy. Reggie Walker.
I will keep it brief. First of all, to the established protocol, sending my congratulations to Silverleaf for 100 years in this organization. My lodge is about 40 miles, seems like 40 miles. Actually, a few exits beyond past Master Bay's lodge. And to think about a Prince Hall Lodge being made 100 years ago in this climate, in this county, says a lot. My lodge, those brothers had to meet at midnight for fear of their lives. We are about 105 years old, so we're a few years older than Silverleaf, but Newton County, Georgia, Rockdale County, hey, 100 years, that says a lot. So with that, I won't belabor tonight, just keep that in mind. Also to the pastor, thank you for, now I gotta go back and, I was too a student, so I gotta go back and get back in my Madonna tier and all my days down at the Shrine of the Black Madonna. So my mother was mad with me in those days too, so I appreciate the message. Without further ado, I will bring up my boss, District Deputy Grandmaster Matthew A. Lewis.
Good evening. I'm trying to get used to saying to the 18th Grandmaster, since he's freshly been installed. And good evening to each and every one of you.
Good evening.
Billy and I go way, way back. I had the great opportunity to investigate Billy Lunsford, sit in his basement, and we had a very, very serious conversation. Billy told me in those days that he wanted to do something special, and he has not failed me yet. So let's give Billy a hand for it. Billy's been one of those glues that been keeping Silverleaf together. And there's been a few more. Brother Maiden over there sitting over there now, and he said he's one of them stubborn glues too, you know what I mean? But again, we've got some, Silverleaf has come a long way. And with good people. You've got a good track record, let's keep it up. And this fella right here, I miss him. I miss him. Because the several times I've heard him beforehand, he's always just amazed me with his background study. Some people look at a book and get first 4 or 5 words and leave it alone. But Lomax go back and get all of the words, put it together so that you can understand it. And that's what I miss, bro. I miss that. We've got some good people in this organization. We're traveling in the right direction. Let's keep it up. One person said the other night, I listen to TD Jake sometimes because my wife makes me. She controls the remote. And he was saying that when we're marching along, if everybody's marching to the same drum beat, you can go a long way. But sometimes we have those little pepperheads that sometimes get out of step and mess up the whole line because one little pepperhead. But the majority of them keep them together, and they soon put them back in line. Simply keep it up, keep strong, and keep running, or you're doing an outstanding job. And this time, I'd like to introduce some to present to others. A dear friend of mine, I call him Sebastian. He has been recently elected to the position of Grand Senior Ward, Jonathan Sebastian White.
Honoring respect to the established protocol, it becomes my duty to acknowledge our 18th most worshipful Grand Master, the Honorable Corey D. Shackleford Sr., in your presence. To the right worshipful Deputy Grand Master, Primus T. James, and all the distinguished brothers to my right, Worshipful Master Washington, and the officers and members of Silverleaf Lodge number 457. But to all of you, my brothers and sisters present, good evening.
Good evening.
It's indeed a pleasure to be here today for this milestone event. I want to say I was looking at my phone to try and figure out what types of things may have happened in 1919. I found that it was the end of World War I. And I also found out that Einstein presented the theory of relativity, which is E equals mc squared, which is energy equals mass times the speed of light squared. Well, we've got light in here right now, okay? So I thought that it was a great relationship to what we got going on with the 100 years. There's always something that ties together. Thank you for the wonderful message, Brother Dr. Lomax. Thank you, Dr. Brissett, for the invitation to this wonderful event. I'm so glad that I had an opportunity to share it with you. And that's really all I got to say. It was a great event. Thank you. I didn't get to eat. Did you save me a plate? All right. I got a plate waiting for me. So without further ado, I'd like to bring up the Right Worshipful Deputy Grand Master, Primus T. James, for his final remarks.
Good evening.
Good evening.
To the established protocol, I must recognize our first time. 18th, most worshipful Grand Master, Corey D. Shackleford Sr. I get used to that, sir. To the worshipful Master, I always look up to you, sir. There's no doubt about it, sir. It's definitely a deed for me, an honor and a deed for me to be here this afternoon. It's been a long day, and it's been a beautiful day, and nothing better than to be able to attend this particular part of the 100 years ago. I think Brother Thorne probably was running around back in 1919. That's a good friend of mine over there from New York. He always let me know he was from New York. But Brother Thorne, we love you, and I have another dear friend over there, Brother James Freeman. We all sort of travel together, and just like to have good fun. And to Brother Billy Lunsford, I'm proud of you, my brother. You know, I was just a youngster. I think I might be just a little bit in front of you, but I'm the oldest, don't you forget that. Okay? But me and Billy always had a nice relationship. He liked martial arts back then. I used to could have raised my legs up, but I can't do much of that these days, Billy. But there's no doubt about it. This officer, I just finished up my community policing this week, so I got nothing but the range. I'm good. That means I can shoot now. Don't mistake me. But it's something we got to do every year, and I appreciate what you said, because without the community now, it's tough. It's tough. I'm going to go ahead and just say congratulations from the bottom of my heart on 100 years of ministry in the state of Georgia. As somebody stated earlier, I can only imagine 100 years ago what was going on right here in Rockville County. I'm being from South Carolina. I heard we got some people from South Carolina.
There you go.
All right. We got to recognize. Me and you, bro. Just the two of us. But at this particular time, with all due respect, I'd like to take this time to bring up our 18th most worshipful Grand Master, Corey D. Shackleford Sr.
Good evening, family. Good evening. Good evening. I need y'all to work with me. Like I told you, for the last 10 years, I've been bringing up other people and introducing. So if I go back off from that track in the role of a deputy grandmaster, y'all work with me. I'm only 8 days in. Understand that this happened last week, last Friday, about 11:30. It's today, it's Saturday. That's 8 days in. So y'all work with me. I know what I'm doing, but if I go off track, don't charge it to my head and what? Not my heart. And I was just about to say giving honor and respect to the established protocol, but I'm in right now, so I can't do that. I can't do that, but nonetheless, it is a blessing to be amongst you all, the family as a whole, those that are here to support. First off, let's give it, where's he at? Let's show some love for our MC down here. For the I heard him when he was up at the mic, he said he can deviate from the program as he saw fit. Actually, he can if he's the MC, but he did have to look down to the right to get that green light. So we're good on that one. We're good on that one. I'm going to move right into it. I know the hour has been long, and when we do these remarks, they can get lengthy sometimes. So 9 times out of 10, which is actually 10 times out of 10, by the time I get the microphone, guess what? Everything has already been said. So I have to be what? Very creative when I get here to the mic, but I won't hold you long because I got a 9 and 11-year-old. They've been blowing me up on this text. Daddy, when are you? Y'all know how I feel about my babies. It's a melon-stop process. Been a single parent of 2. It is what it is. So I make it happen. But I want to say this to our speaker here tonight, Brother Lomax. I'm telling you, man. For a moment, brothers and sisters, I thought I was going to have to towel the door and sound the yell and expect everybody in the room on site at the rate that it's going to. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But then again, he shift gears and went a different direction to where we all can say hallelujah and praise the Lord at the same time. So thank you for that, my brother. Thank you for that. I know some of y'all like, what is this joker in here talking about? Trust me, these black suits knew exactly where he was going. And some of you sisters, y'all may know it's been in our bed. I wanted to get that on out the way real quick, but thank you for those words, good brother. Thank you for those words. I do want to say this to Silverleaf. 100. Not just Silverleaf, but any organization within the Prince Hall family, when you reach that 100 milestone, that is a milestone. 100 years. And I always like to compare the Greek organization to it. Why? Because Prince Hall Masonry in America, some that didn't know, is older than the United States of what? Of America. Understand what I'm saying with that. We are older. Our organization is older than the United States of America itself. And for a local lodge to reach such a milestone, most of us in today's time, we don't think about that because we didn't toil in 1919. We didn't toil in 1900. We didn't toil in 1870 today as they did then to make what we have to still be in existence today, but more so relevant today. To my brothers and sisters, y'all know we're on the hills. We're only, 11 months out for our Grand Lodge to be ready to have our 150th anniversary as a Grand Lodge. 150th. I'm saying that to say this. With Silverleaf being 100 years old, our Grand Lodge, 150, see how close that connection is. That's very close, right out the gate with it. Worshipful Master, I got to say this. Some don't know, and I'm going to share this with you. A couple years ago, I was trying to do some special things. Didn't have them connected, didn't know anything. Somebody said, you need to reach out. Well, at the time, he's still a brother, but at the time, he wasn't in the city. I was trying to get to D.C. You remember that now. I was heading to D.C. and I'm trying to, impress this young lady. Do all this little thing. She wanted to go to the White House. I'm from a stone throw away from Alabama, little town called Carroll. I don't have no connects in D.C. But his name came across my desk. Said, you need to reach out to Brother Washington because of his connections. And you made it happen for me. And that ended up being one of the good weekend. I just put it that way. It was a good weekend. It was a good weekend. So my brother, publicly, thank you for assisting me with that. And I just wanted to share that in the midst of folks. I've already told you thank you, but I'm taking just thank you now as a worshipful master and at your 100. But that was a good one, so I appreciate you for that. Brother Lunsford, Brother Maiden, I've known you guys over the years. I remember when you was in the seat. I remember when you was in the seat. And there's a lot that happens when you look back over the years on certain things. And some things we always tend to take for granted. Because when you're moving, time moves fast. It moves fast. So when I was listening to that litany of past masters that you all were calling out, and for some of you guys in here, you probably don't even know what is the past master. I don't know what that means. He's just going through stuff. He's talking about people who have literally served in the seat as what we call worshipful master in a local lodge. Basically, for non-members, the president, if you will, of said local lodge. and to come to a point when you start acknowledging those that are still with you. That's when it gets great with me, because now you're giving them what? Their flowers. They haven't been forgotten. Because oftentimes when you go through a lodge of this age, and these individuals come out of the sea, and we know, y'all know what we do when we come out of the sea. We tend to do what? Absolutely. I call it for what it is. But the beauty behind it, when you can come to an anniversary such as this, and you start calling off these past masters' name, they're standing up, they're being acknowledged. That is a beautiful sight. That is a beautiful sight. So I wanted to say that. But lastly, before I take my seat and call up, let me make sure his brother Daniel Berry in the house. Yes, sir. Good. I'll be coming to you second. But first, I want to do this, because it needs to be said again. Sister Tola. I was serving as Deputy Grand Master when your late husband was in the seat. We do what we call at the end of the year, when new masters are being elected into the seats. We do what we call a past masters. And with me, I have to be everywhere at that time. I mean, on the east side, on the west side, we do it jointly. But I specifically remember your husband. I did. When he was in the seat. When I got the phone call from Reggie many years ago, when that happened, I mean, I was just, because he was like a Generation X like I am. And when things like that happen, it hits home, because we're a very close-knit family. And I just want to give and say to you and your family, on behalf of the most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge, coming from me, the 18th most worshipful Grand Master, you have our utmost respect. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. So do that. Thank you. He served. Didn't want to make this one of those, but when the Spirit tells you in a way, when you want to acknowledge someone, it is what it is. It is what it is. But thank you for being here. Thank you, Silverleaf, for making sure that we take care of who? Our widows and orphans. And that's what it's about at the end of the day. Our widows and orphans, but more especially even our youth. It's all in that same gamut. So thank you, Silverleaf. Thank you, Silverleaf. Lastly, my brothers and my sisters, I tell you, like I said, I'm 8 days in. This is outside of our St. John's Day service that we had last Sunday. This is my first event coming out as your Grand Master. And I think this was probably one of the best ways to start and come to a lodge is 100 to kick it off as we prepare, as I mentioned a minute ago, for our 150th that's going to take place in Augusta, Georgia in 2020. And we're already planning this board. So y'all can imagine the magnitude of what we're looking at when we get ready to go to Augusta to celebrate our 150th, as most lodges and chapters begin to celebrate. Most of our lodges and chapters celebrate 100th this, 125th this, and so forth. But tonight is Silverleaf 457's night. It's your 100. So again, to the brothers of Silverleaf Lodge, number 457, congratulations to you. Stay the course. Get another 50 under your belt. God willing, and the creek don't rise. You know, we eat right, we exercise right. We can see that down the road. At least I'm praying for that. You know, don't let all this fool you now. I'm hoping to get another 50, 60 years out of this body, so I can see Silverleaf at 150 and a 200 for our grand session when that time comes down the road. God willing, if He allows us to see it. But again, family, it has been a pleasure. Like I said, I'm not going to hold you long. They've said everything I needed to say. But let me do this, because this is the first for me. I do want to acknowledge our right word from Deputy Grand Master Promise T. James. Our Grand Senior Ward, Jonathan S. White. Good friend of mine, this Deputy Grand Master Matthew Lewis. Assistant Deputy Grand Master Reggie Walker. Family, I hope you all have enjoyed yourselves this evening. Be safe, headed home. Take your time. Take your time. Don't be in a rush. It's summertime. Y'all know how we can get. And I always say this about, y'all know how we can get, I'm talking about us now. Us is and them, our aunts and aunties and all that. Be careful out there. Folks are crazy out there. Seen some crazy stuff on the news this past week when I finally caught up on the news and like, wow, all of this happened. So please, take care of one another, pray for one another, and just keep the family first. So with that being